to you by AC Capital Markets. I'm Samantha Wood, and today we are delighted to welcome Yanni Ching from Entomal. Welcome to the show, Yanni.
Hi, Samantha. Pleasure to be here today.
Good to have you here. I'm just going to give a brief introduction to what you do here. So Yanni Ching is the co-founder and chief commercial officer of Entomal Biotech. So it's a pioneering company transforming waste into valuable resources using the black soldier fly. And this larva technology, she's going to bring us through it later. But as one of the top nominees for the EY Entrepreneur of the Year award, Yanni's leadership has driven Entomal to achieve remarkable milestones, including being named a global top 50 deep tech startup, a grand winner of Petronas Future Tech 3.0, and winner and crowd favorite at Tech in Asia KL. So honored as a Tatler Gentee leader of Tomorrow 2024 and a 20 under 40 food system change maker, Yanni is also dedicated to empowering women in agri-food tech through the Women Impact Network. So passionate about sustainability and impactful innovation, and he continues to lead change in the biotech and agri-food sectors. So Yanni, you've done a lot here, right? And we're really excited to hear about Entomal. So tell us about it.
Thanks so much, Samantha, for the introduction. So a little bit about how I usually introduce myself. And a lot of people, especially when I go on stage, they will remember me as the fly lady because at Entomal, we are breeding flies to turn food waste into resources or what we call as wealth. So this fly that we're talking about is specifically named as black soldier flies, or in short, we call it BSF. So this insect has its natural capability of basically digesting or consuming any types of organic matters, or in our case, organic waste. It can be agricultural waste, and for our case specifically, we're looking at tackling food waste problem. And we know that in Malaysia alone, every single day we're generating about 17,000 tons of food waste, and each ton will contribute to about 2.5 tons of carbon emission. So what we're really looking or focusing at in Entomal is how we can effectively offset 96% of this carbon emission by treating the food waste and diverting them from landfill. So at Entomal, not only are we treating food waste, because in just 7 days for us, we just need a spoonful of the baby larvae to then turn 1 ton of food waste into 2 valuable resources, which is, I will show it on my hand as well, high protein animal feed as we see it here. These are all the larvae in its matured and dried form. And when they grow, they will also poo a lot. So the poo or excretion is actually what we call as frass, or a completely natural and organic fertilizers. So by doing this, what we can really ultimately achieve is that we can not only serve in terms of combating climate change, but we're also helping to enhance food security and achieving a circular economy by turning waste to wealth.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, thanks for telling us how it works and like the solution that it brings, right? So far, I'm sure you've already applied this to quite a lot of clients around, right? So what's the impact that has been giving our society?
Yeah. So I think for us, the most direct way that we measure our impact is by how much waste that we have been treating. To date, we've treated over, over 25 tons of food waste every single day. And that translates to the amount of carbon emission that we are preventing to release to the climate. That makes up to around 55 to 60 tons after conversion. And then this also comes down to the conversion of the downstream products, so these larvae and frass products. So we have collectively produced over 10 tons of downstream products in total, and these are actively being sold to urban farmers to help empower when it comes to the livestock and plantation farming in Malaysia. So that's something that we can see, not just talking about carbon, but doing something that's tangible in terms of waste treatment, in terms of producing products that we can really impact directly as human beings from the food that we consume. So yes.
Amazing. Like, thank you so much, Jenny. Is there anything that you'd like to share with the guests before we wrap up?
Yeah. So I think for us, we provide our solutions two-way, a decentralized container that we park at places like schools, communities, or even hotel buildings. But moving forward, we are looking to really scale up this impact, not just within Klang Valley, but across Malaysia and across Asia as well, through our centralized biowaste conversion plan. So as a startup, we're actively fundraising, looking to expand our footprint to impact more communities and treat more waste and diverting them from landfills, and also ultimately preventing the carbon emission. And for us, we have one true belief as a company, and it's a quote that we always follow, which is to be the change you wish to see in the world. Because for us, we are dealing with a 3D job, which is dirty, dangerous, and difficult. So if we are not the ones taking initiatives in treating these 3D waste, no one else will. So we are actively seeking for partners who think the same as us, like-minded people to really help us scale up our operations. Yeah.
Mhm. All right, great. Thank you, Yanni. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you so much. Bye.
So we've been speaking to Yanni Cheng from Entomon. Thank you for tuning in to Executive Talks brought to you by AC Capital Markets.